else. That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As her professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. If you decide to take the end justify the means strategy, come see me at once. I don't like the sound of that. Let's hope it never comes to that. Now, if you'd excuse me. What a creepy and suspicious fellow. Well, time's a wasting. You better start investigating and fast. But first, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Yes, please. Alright, Phoenix, lay it on me. About the murder. So, have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I ran into Prosecutor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. Seems the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again. The police are searching the art room, but whether they'll find anything, well... Well, what? Come to think of it... So our crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Plus... No, never mind. No, where was I again? Well, there's really no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you two to find out for yourselves. Okay. Rumor about the Academy. So, were you shocked by your conversation with Professor Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. The Dark Age of the Law. I'm sure you've heard those words before. Sure. A number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days. The question is, how is it related to the case at hand? Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy. Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing. Right. As long as those results come by fair and honest means. Oh, but what was it that Professor Means said? The end justifies the means. Yep. To survive the Dark Age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. That's what they're preaching here at Themis Legal Academy. But what'll happen to our legal system if results are all that matter anymore? Relax, it's just a rumour. I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, that's a relief. You had me going there for a minute. Wait a second, what if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence. Ah. I think that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Miss Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus. Alright, time to move, I guess. Maintenance area? That's new. Oh, I could have actually gone to the maintenance hall, I guess. Oh god. I thought the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police are discussing something over there. Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes. Athena, watch where you're... What the hell? A box? Ouch. Did I trip over a box? Who put this stupid box here? Wait. Apollo, this box, there's... What now? There's someone or something inside. Don't let it be a snake. Oh, wow. I would have to guess that was a Metal Gear, reference. Turns white to black. Panda ink. You morons just blew my cover. What the? There really is someone inside. That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. And I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box? It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none may see my face in the light of day. Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write a mock trial script too? You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission and you'll wish you hadn't. Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Tell me about yourself, Miriam. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too? You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box. This disguise is how I get my scoops. But you're right, it's me. So, tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said. A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? Oh. I thought so. Athena, my bracelet's reacting. Really? That means... a lie already? That was quick. Okay. Nothing. 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 Oh, there we go. Wait, for Juniper's sake. Gotcha! Makes it sound like Juniper's in danger. That's strange, you suddenly tightened your grip when you said, for Juniper's sake. It's like you're subconsciously tensed up because you're lying. What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay then, let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around campus, even the darkest of secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence. Here. An extra edition of the Themis Herald. Published to coincide with the mock trial. Extra edition of the school paper that covers the mock trial. Thanks, Miriam. You've revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interest in mind. What, are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but... no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence. That's the Themis Herald, the paper I publish. What about it? Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already? If you'd just given me the info you have, Stupid pawn. Juniper's just using you. My god. Oh, it's the Phineas Filch music again. Alright. Miriam Scuttlebutt. Now, I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you? No, duh, she's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dirt. Extra, extra, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh? I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means. Wait a second. Yep, that's familiar. In this dark age of law, many of us embrace Professor Mean's methods, even future judges. I've even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over campus. Secretly recording every last word without anyone being any wiser, or any the wiser. Doesn't you realise that's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime. The art room. You put a tape recorder in the art room. What did it record? You wanna know? You really wanna know? Yes, please. That's so nice of you to... Like I'd really tell you now. The big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. You're so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? What do you mean by a fatal fissure? A rift in the trio. Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be. They still seem to get along fine to me. I did sense some discord, though. You don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers, and Professor Court had hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you implying that one of them adheres to that extreme idea you and Professor Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here. Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light? I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Then you'll realise how guilty Juniper Woods really is. Yeah, we're going to have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start. Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today. You're right. Let's see what else we can find out. Okay, so that's that. Can't really do much else with them. So what the hell's this? The men's room. So this is the maintenance area. Let's see. During the mock trial, Prosecutor Gavin said... that the art room is right above here on the 3rd floor. And that the body was dropped from there onto a high jump mat from the storehouse. Right, and then he claimed that the body was transported to the stage in the ball court. Court? Cart. Okay, I read cart. My god. And then, there's someone else here. Hey, it's Robin. Whoa, you scared the crud out of me. Right back at you. So what are you doing out here? I'm working out so that I can become strong enough to save Juniper. But I'm so worked up. My training brace is almost breaking out at the seams. Ah, right. The girl you like got arrested, so you're psyching yourself up to rescue her. Yes, because I'm the manliest of manly men. That's why I work out with my manly brace. Except that I hear some discord in that manliest man's voice of yours. I don't mean to be rude, but can't you talk without shouting? Sorry. I'll try not to shout so much. If at all possible, that is. Which is not at all possible, by the sound of things. So do you mind if I ask you some questions as Junior's lawyer? No problem. Ask away. Keep them coming, man. Ouch. My ears ache already. So, let's talk. Robin Newman. Robin, could you tell me a little more about yourself? You want to know about me? I'm a second-rate member of the Fine Arts Club. The Fine Arts Club? Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Wicked statues? Wait, are these supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Bingo, Fraulein! And they were so big and magnificent too. What a terrible waste. Say, did you create those stage statues by any chance? You bet I did. Both of them. Put my blood, sweat and tears into those things, man. Must have been terrible seeing them all smashed up like that. Nah, I couldn't face Professor Court if I let something like that get me down. What do you mean? Professor Court was the Fine Arts Club advisor. She was all about truth and beauty, man. She always said, the only good result is the truth. That and only lawyers who seek the truth through legitimate means produce worthwhile results. Yes, I'm totally on your guys' side. She must have been an incredible woman. Niche, and you call me loud when I practice my cards of steel. Okay, about the murder. Oh man, why do I have to take the prosecutor course? I mean, how am I supposed to save Juniper if I'm studying to be a prosecutor? Don't worry, I'll clear Junie's name, you'll see. The 3 of us had a dream. We swore we'd make it happen together. Prosecutor, lawyer, judge, the 3 of us would hold fair and honest trials. The dark age of the law? Huh. We were gonna put a nail in its coffin, man. Wow, you guys swore to do that? But no! That stupid school rule had to ruin it. School rule? Which one? Anyone with a prior conviction, no matter how minor the offence, they won't be allowed to graduate from this stupid holier-than-thou school. A tough legal academy with even tougher rules. Junior will never become a judge unless I can prove her innocence. And if I fail, the 3 of them will never realise their dream. So someone will put pressure on my pressure. I guess that's all I can get out of you. Where else could I go? Okay, I guess this is a good place to go. Look, there's Hugh! Hey Hugh! Oh, it's you 2. Do you want something? Did you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script, or wrote it. But, look, Professor Means is better able to handle this than you 2, so just leave it to him. There it is again. I'm picking up some discord in Hugh's voice. Huh. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself? Sure. Whatever. I'm 6'1" and under this uniform and 100% lean muzzle. Okay. My grades are outstanding and I'm the ace of the archery club. Needless to say, I never miss my mark. Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too. Yeah, sure. Take your head out of your arse, dude. How can he even say that with a straight face? Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. But when it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But as I said before, I pay them no mind. Oh my god. I heard you the first time. But what about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin. Huh. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body? He's sweating. Right, and I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory. Why are you sweating? Hugh, would you mind telling us a little more about that? Discovering the body. Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Yeah, your attention please. I remember this. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. That's right, there was that announcement and then everyone came in here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. Wow, your own personal dressing rooms. That's total VIP treatment. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back towards the main building. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body? Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. His eyebrows twitching as well. I could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through with the mock trial even though you had just discovered a body. Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? Where'd you get that? So this article in the Themis Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off. I really wanted to win that bad. Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Could their love for Junie really be that strong? Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good. Because that's all I have to say about that matter. About the matter. Thanks, and don't worry. We'll prove Juniper's innocence. You'll see. I can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena. What next? Well, I think I've talked to everyone who is somehow linked to the case. Okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. Oh wait, we haven't met with Junie yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's head over to the detention center. Okay. Is that now unlocked? Hell yes! Alright. Oh, there she is. Athena, thank you so much for coming. She called me Athena like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. Alright. So, first and foremost, the script. Junie, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Carr and I. Nothing we haven't heard already so far. However... Yes? What is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in the school paper. You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me. I've been worried that the trial wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh and me. She wants to stay friends, but both of the guys I hope to take it to the next level. Oh, the passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favour the prosecution. Oh. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. So if Robin had won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. Ah, okay. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of any help in court, huh? You never know. Help often comes from the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. Right, the all. I was wondering about that all you had on you when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why there's blood on this. That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Yeah. It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Cott and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realise I still had it on me until I was arrested. Then we've nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime. Still, that blood-red colour on the all bothers me. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but... It probably was just paint, but that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the all when we were prepping it yesterday. It wasn't? Then how and when did it get there? Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Athena and Mr. Wright to the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key and the awl. Professor Cott normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Arts Club's advisor. And since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the awl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it. I have a really bad feeling about this. Me too. But let's not jump the gun on this. Right, so mock trial prep work. You and Professor Cott were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes. I left school at around 6 PM. Did you notice anything different about her? No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she'd end up like this. Looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to prove you innocent tomorrow. I know, and I believe in you, Athena. Well, I should go now. Bye. Hey! At least she said Athena. Is she gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy. The Junie I knew was always like that, a little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still. What is it? Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts. Seriously? Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship. Is there? Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship. I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial. Yep, tomorrow's the big day. Let's sort out what we know so far. Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Court, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor. Then her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described. I wish those were the only similarities they shared. What do you mean? What I mean is the script in this case are exactly the same in almost every respect. So it follows that the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did. Oh no. The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Well, that's not gonna happen. This time, Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo and he's the king of being fine. Well, there we go. To be continued. Doodle-doo. Save the game. It's actually been an hour and a half, and I feel really tired today. So I think I'm actually going to end the session here. Wait. There. I've made it partway through. It's like there's only 4 parts to this. There's trial... Oh no, investigation, trial, investigation, trial. Like usual. But that's it. I'm so used to them being loads more. Yeah, I just am, I guess. Yeah, I'm like used to there being like 2 investigation parts, 2 trial parts, etc. But the game's not been like that. The last time a game had anything like that was Apollo Justice. Technically, the special case had the, the trial split up into 2 parts. But whatever. It's no big deal. Either way, that's going to be the end of the session. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.